What's up YouTube, Mr. Lamessi here, and today we're going to be reviewing all of the circlets that we gambled during the holiday special half-off Black Friday event. So, if you don't know what's happening currently in Diablo 2, for the 22 Nights of Terror, so for 3 weeks they're doing a new special every single day, and each of the Fridays, it appears, so probably this next coming Friday as well, they're doing half off at vendors. Now, as we've discussed before, what this means is you can go to a vendor with your Edge on or your Jeed's Fortune or both. You can then buy an item and then resell the item for a lot more gold and infinitely generate gold, right? Of course, beyond that, you can then gamble all that you want to gamble, and these are a lot cheaper as well, and you can look for GG items, right? So just something that you can do over and over again for that 24-hour period. Very fun. All of that. This next one is a really cool one. It's Terror Zones are bosses, act bosses, and it'll rotate between all those. I think that's a fun one as well. But we are in here, and so we have gambled probably about 7 hours of the 24 hours, I would say, we spent gambling circlets. So many thousands of circlets have been gambled, and here are the best ones that we have come across. So not all of these are GG. These are kind of my like halfies that I have over here. So like this, if it had 2 open sockets, it would be probably useful. Unfortunately, without 2 open sockets, probably not. We have a 220 sorceress with 9 all resist on it. It's okay, a little bit low on the res, but it's better than a basic 220. But again, not super valuable. We have a 210 20 necromancer with 39 cold res. So only 10 fast run walk is a little bit sad for this guy, but it was kind of another one that got close. This is a low-level dual one that got really close. 1 pally, 30 fast run walk with 21% enhanced damage and 31 light res. Again, throw 2 open sockets on it. That is really nice. Go back to the high-res screen. Okay. Here's another potential low-level dueling one. 1 assassin, 30 fast run walk with hit recovery, life mana, light res. I actually think this one still has potentially a little bit of use. Not too shabby for the level 30. We have a 220 sorceress with 38 fire res. Nice for the high fire res, but again, not a ton of value in here. This is kind of the problem, is now that you have this gambling with all these circlets and all of this, and more circlets exist, plain 220s and 220s with a little bit of res like this aren't really going to be worth a lot anymore. You really need to hit the better circlets. Here's a 220 sorceress with 17 to strength and 5 mana per kill, as well as some magic damage reduction. I actually kind of like this with the 5 mana after each kill. That's kind of really nice. But again, you know, medium value right there. Here's an interesting one that I actually kind of like. A 220 elemental druid with 24 strength, 11 all res, and 24 cold res. So unfortunately, it's not plus to druid exactly, but that is some really nice strength and resistances on it. I think this is not bad right here. We have a 220 paladin with 27 fire res. Again, plain 220, but it has some fire resist on it. This is another kind of lower level one. A 120 sorceress, 28 mana, 31 fire res, and some MF. It's medium. I don't think this one's that great, but it exists. Then we have this, which is very weird, but this one is like hard to find somebody to buy, but I think it's really cool. You have a 2 combat barb, 20 FCR, 37 life, 33 to mana, 10 all resist, but it has teleport charges on it as well, which is really interesting. So this one feels like you can get a little weird, funky build going with it. But again, tough to say full value. And then we have a 220 sorceress with 17 all resistances, which is a decent amount of resistance. So those are some of the reject ones that we found that are still not bad. Then some of the better ones. In third place, I would say we have this, a Necro skill right here with two 30-20 and 33% light res. So again, getting the 30 faster run walk on there really is a nice boost. I wish it had a little bit more going for it, but two 30-20s are really nice, and then 33 light res is useful. In second, we got the classic 3 open socket, 30 faster run walk. Just nice, worth a few jaw or burr right there. Great for the Boazon. And the best one that we found, while not super GG, definitely up there, definitely solid. Again, would love a 2 open sockets or something on it, of course. But that would make it worth tons of Hiron. Right now, though, 10, 15, Jaw Rune, Burr Rune. I think pretty easy for this guy. A 2 Druid, 30 fast run walk, 20 FCR with 17 life and 14 all resist. The 2 30-20 right there on the Druid is really nice. And then, of course, additional life and resistances are just fantastic. So rolls could have been a little higher and such, but this is definitely the best one that we found and has the most value. If we go, I want to look and see if I have, what did I name the character? Do I have a character named Circlets? Oh, I don't. I have another character that has a ton of circlets. Is it just Barb Mule? Do you have circlets?
Good day.
You just have a bunch of garbage. Where's my other circlets at? They're probably not even on a mule. They're on like some higher level character. Craft mule? Maybe. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here's some of the ones we had from before. This one's pretty solid. 2 Necro, 10 FCR, 57 to life, and 2 open sockets. That was a pretty GG one we found before. It's not bad. We found a lot more. I was very surprised that I found like no 320s this time around. Because before I found a bunch of 320s. And like +3 with 98 life and, you know, sick finds like that. 320 fire. So I found some really sick ones last time with this stuff. But this time around, didn't hit those as much. Oh wow, that's super nice. Oh my god, look at that. 130-20 with 40 light res, 22 fire res for low level duel. How much more did I gamble last time to find? Look at some of these. 220 pally, 35 life, 32. Oh my god! 220 source, 25 strength, 50 to life? Holy cow. Another 220 source, 50 life. Wow. Man, I had some really nice gambles last time. That makes me feel bad about my gambles this time. Well, that is what we found this time around. I would say not as lucky overall, but we did have a couple solid gambles in there at least. So, you know, pick up 2-3 nice helms and it's always nice. So that's all we got for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, YouTube. Peace, everybody.